Gamers. I just woke up and it's time to start glazing Kuro games because I've seen some insane stuff and I don't even know how to comprehend it yet. But I'm already liking it. They're fixing the game. They're fixed like the straight. It's fixed. It's good. Yeah. Let's go over it because this page is kind of long. Not super long, but long enough to where I can at least make a 10-minute video, right? Anyways, so there's a lot of good stuff in here. I can already see. I've already read a bit of it, but otherwise it's all new to me. So yeah, let's go over it. Greetings, we are the Wuthering Waves dev team. Since the official launch of Wuthering Waves, we have received a lot of valuable feedback and suggestions through social media and in-game surveys. We are genuinely grateful for your attention and support. We apologize for the holy fuck. I'm dyslexic. Sorry. Deficiencies and issues present in Wuthering Waves, our first fully independently developed and globally published game at Kuro Games. We understand that this has affected your gaming experience and we are working to improve it for those who love the game. Awesome. Love to hear it. And also I love that they're actually commenting uh, that about, issues in the game because other game companies don't do this, right? Kuro Games, from what I've seen so far, again, I don't have any experience with them except for this game, has been, pretty open about things, and they've actually been communicating with the community, and that is something that more games need to do. A lot of games don't do that, and there's a lot of reasons for it, and a lot of games have had issues with open communication, right? And it is unfortunate that that is the case. Um, if you've been in some of the communities like I have, like the Destiny community, you know there's has been issues with open communication, but hopefully this works out well for them, right? And I do like to see this personally. We've been working on optimizations and iterations for the current 1.0 version, and the development of subsequent version updates is also underway. Below, we want to address some of the most discussed and concerned issues. This first one, on the Echo development experience, I already read it. This huge. They're making the echoes not shit. Thank you. In case anybody hasn't hit level 30 yet, it's actually impossible right now to level up echoes. Like it's actually impossible to level up echoes. I think somebody did the math and it's like 2 days worth of resin to get one echo, like gold echo up to level 20 or something like that. Or it might have been even worse than that. And outside of that, and by the way, you have to farm tacit fields for that too. So you don't even get like progress on anything because you can just open world farm echoes, right? The tacit fields just give you like terrible XP for them. And so it's actually like you don't progress if you farm tacit fields right now. Tacit fields are there so that you can farm up specific echoes for like a new character or something if you're at endgame. And if you're trying to hunt a specific set, and if like it's really like a catch all thing, right? Just for speed farming. That's what the tacit fields are for, right? But you actually don't get any progress out of it from a new player. So it's actually useless until you're like max level, right? Um, and outside of that, there's zero Echo XP. Like I'm overloaded with character XP. I have a bunch of weapon XP too. I have plenty of that to level up like 10 more weapons. Like unironically, I have so much. And I haven't farmed that, right? I'm free to play. But this right here, the Echo XP change, right now in the game, you literally just don't get Echo XP. Like straight up. I can't even level up anything. I can't progress my gear because I don't have Echo XP. I have all my characters that I intend to use at level 60, all the weapons at level 60, right? But I only have like one set of echoes at max level. You just don't get Echo XP. It's insane. And sorry to yap 4 minutes. Oh my god. Sorry to yap 4 minutes about that, but just to understand, like you actually just at level 30 plus, you just don't get Echo XP. It's terrible. They seem to have been covering this though. Echo development feels grindy and oh my god, inadequate energy materials. Well, there you go. We're aware of the common concern in the community that the current Echo leveling experience feels too grindy. The game lacks a wave plate storage system. We have confirmed and will implement the following adjustments while we're working internally on solutions to address other common concerns. In the current version, we will launch a limited time Echo material double yield event. Cool. I'm gonna read on But doubling the materials is not enough. There's actually like zero material gain for Echo XP. In version 1.1, we'll adjust the progression system to reduce the shell credit cost of Echo development. Uh, good, good. That's great. In version 1.1, we'll remove the reward cutscene of the tacit field. I honestly don't remember that, but I think that's like the because I've only done it once because it was bad. But anyways, from version 1.1 forward, the yield of echoes and echo development materials will be increased. Is this specifically in tacit field or in general? Because the yield of echoes means you get more echoes. Echo development materials means you get more XP mats. They're saying both will be increased. So is this only for tacit fields or is this across the board? Because if it's across the board, fantastic. If it's only for tacit fields, listen, I've had a horror story of grinding. I've been grinding the mushrooms, right? I'm looking for a havoc, havoc set, havoc damage bonus. I've grinded over 100 of them. Like I actually had like like I sort of got 50 drops plus of the mushroom, right? Because I'm trying to do that cheat farm. They might have patched it already. I actually can't even tell. Um, but I've had over 50 drops at least. I've already had two glacial damage, glacial set, no havoc. I hate it. I'm going insane. In upcoming updates, we'll introduce Wave Play storage system. Pog, like to see it. Thank you, Kiro. Regarding our handling of the reward system error when recycling developed echoes. What? I actually have no idea. On May 29th, we've issued a we notified of an issue that Echo recycling system, where a small amount of shell credits players obtained when recycling developed echoes, was wrong. So this issue directly impacts the game's balance. We fixed the problem through an emergency live update on the same night and issued compensation to all players. As a part of the measures to minimize the event's impact on the fairness within the player community, we've informed the players of the situation and asked we remove all additional shell credits obtained unexpectedly as a result with this bug. 14 business days. The issue compensation is great. Oh, I guess people were like duping shell credits with echoes. Um, which is kind of insane. I'm not gonna lie. And speaking of which, I'm actually gonna load up the game just to like show you guys my progress and like the echo thing, right? However, due to the urgency of this issue, we failed to issue an announcement of the issue in the first instance, and then of course I get content blocked for me opening the game. Which regrettably caused negative experiences for our players. We sincerely apologize for our improper way of handling the situation and inconvenience caused. Following the initial decision, we have decided to compensate all players with the shell credit based on the maximum amount of shell credits that had been unexpectedly yielded through this bug to address negative impact caused. We'll round up to the nearest whole number and provide extra compensation to all players, 1 million shell credits. Okay, so people were duping shell credits, but they didn't go like too crazy and they only did 1 mil. That's not that bad. I'll be honest, that's just gonna justify me spending all that money on like cooking to try to advance faster and all that stuff. So if any of you guys were doing like cooking methods or using shell credits to buy shit, because again, there's multiple shops in this game where you can buy like materials to advance yourself further, like me, and that's just gonna refund all that and get us back to where we were. So that's pretty nice. Yeah. Cool. Again, it's gonna be anybody who unlocked the mail function before the 30th. So if you're a new player like today or yesterday, no luck, right? But before then, you would have got it. So week 1. We apologize for the way we handled this. All right, we promise that our future decisions will reflect through consideration and professionalism. Fair enough. To adjust the poor experience of the ecosystem, will compensate all rovers with 20 crystal solvents. Oh damn, 20 resin. And it's gonna be distributed today, I think. This is UTC plus 8. What they've done previously, that this is today. So if you're watching this video today in the USA, we'll get it later tonight, about 10 p.m. CST. Or is it 9 p.m.? It might be 9 p.m. CST. But, yeah, Pog, 20 resin. I haven't used any resin because, again, I'm not max level. I'm trying to be min-max of my resin, right? So call me a sweat in the comment section below. But you can see a bunch of character XP, like 200. I got more of that down, or that's weapon XP. My echoes, again, I have like one set of level echoes. Nothing else is leveled. It's like that. And then I have a bunch of what's it called? Character XP, right? So I've got this, and then there's 81 of this. I've been leveling all the characters, but I still have enough to level more characters, right? And then I just have like a bit of Echo XP. Like I've been grinding, so I probably have more than normal, but that's like all I've got. And then I've got a lot of summons, and this amount of summons matters. So if you're wondering, like, wait, why do you have like over 100 something summons? It matters. We'll get to that in a second. But yeah, this resin is Pog. I've been saving mine, so I'm gonna have like 40 resin for the end game. Fire. Anyways, error in the 5-star weapon description. So in case you guys don't know, I don't have to read this one directly. There was an error with the description of the current banner weapon. So I don't know how to say his name. Tall Zhao, his weapon, it had an error with its description that said it was how it worked differently. So like I believe it said it was after you use your skill. After you use your skill, you get the bonus, but instead it's heavy, or sorry, instead it's ultimate damage or something like that. I forget the exact description. They'll probably say it here. There was a localization issue on JP specifically, where people were like trying to sue Kuro Games for it and get refunds because they were trying to summon for it for Calchero, right? They wanted to buff him, but it's actually not even his best weapon. The current banner, like standard banner weapon, is his best weapon. And so people, you know, obviously felt scammed because there was a translation issue. And then, you know, that whole thing. You should probably watch somebody else's video on it because I'm not 100% on the whole issue. But it is, that is the reason for this right here. And then they'll be giving everybody 5 Forging Tides for the localization issue. Which is pretty pog, right? Obviously, it won't make up for the 5 summons that are not... 5 summons doesn't make up for the amount of summons that people probably spent on this banner, because again, they'll probably go up to 80 summons worth. So we'll see how that plays out. I don't know if people are going to be fine with that. I'm fine with it personally because I didn't summon at all. I did 1 multi in the weapon banner, and then I did like 2 multis into this banner. But I'll be saving everything for Yinlin, who, speaking of which, we'll get to that in a moment. But yeah, I've got a lot of summons saved up, and I'm very happy about that in one regard. So yeah, get compensation also today, it looks like. Okay. A lot of this is coming today. Again, this is for future development, so that's pretty exciting, I'm not gonna lie. Pretty exciting. I'm not sure... Angela... I don't know why the other one is taking a while to get here, personally. But, hey, it all looks good to me. Right. Moving forward. On version events. Have they already gotten bashed for events? Because I'll be real. I don't know if... because we haven't experienced all the events. So if people are already bashing the event... I mean, fair, but... Wow, that's a bit... I don't know. We'll see. Extensive feedback on the duration and rewards of the Overdash Club. Oh, wait, duration. Is it short? I actually didn't even notice. You get like 2 weeks for it. Or more than 2 weeks. Wait, so what's the problem? I don't know. To address your concerns, we are currently in the process of redesigning the rules and reward schemes for the upcoming events with the immediate solutions below. We'll introduce a new limited time special event, Wuthering Waves Exploration, to offer new rewards and content to improve your gaming experience. What? Okay. This will be from the 13th. Okay, so in a week from now, a week and a half from now. Event rewards are 800 astrocytes, so half a multi. Or yeah, half a multi. Oh. Wait, 2 morphable echoes? That's fucking sick, bro. Okay, hold on. Chat, I haven't used my morphable echoes yet. We're about to get another one. I can actually complete my sets. I don't have to farm echoes. Alright, anyways. I don't know if anybody else is like super excited about that. I mean, this is the most exciting reward here, I'm not gonna lie. 2 guaranteed echoes. If you guys don't know, you can actually guarantee which echo you get, and it's always going to be that set. So Auto Puppet is going to be Glacio damage bonus on ice set, right? There's a whole chart for this. I won't have it in this video because again, this is just me talking. But it tells you right here in game as well. You can guarantee the damage bonus with the set that you want. And I was saving these because I wasn't sure who to use it with. I was going to get my echo farming done and then use them to guarantee the set for a character. But now I'm going to get another one, which means I'll actually be able to finish my sets because my Mortefi has a full set, right? My Senhua has a full set, right? They're both running support sets because that's what they're doing, which means I'll be able to probably get a set for both Danchin and Havoc Rover. But then there's Calcharo and Yinlin. So I'll have to figure that one out. But yeah, that's gonna be fire. That's huge. Premium tuner, so we'll actually be getting XP for this as well. Or wait, Seal Tube. I'm not gonna lie. These names be kind of whack. I don't know if that's Echo XP or not. It is Echo XP. Holy W, thank you. Give me a lot of Echo XP, please, and thank you. And then tuners, Pog. We get to roll more substats. Moving forward, we shall ensure to make a greater collective of endeavors to internally and designing the version of events to improve the event content, quality, and rewards for your better experience. To be fair, I will say in this video, the one criticism I have over the event is it doesn't give, like, enough shit. Like, I'll be real. Like, wow. So 60, additional 60 astrocyte per day. It's okay. This is like a mini event, right? My problem is that this is giving you 3-star rarity XP materials. And for Echo XP, this is like the base Echo XP. Or this isn't even Echo XP, this is character XP. Yeah, this is level 3 rarity shit for these early stages. This is purple. I don't know about the last two because they're not out yet, right? I'm sure on other servers they are, right? But like, what is this? Why am I getting the lowest tier materials in like 3 of them? Double this. I mean, I don't know about the resource grind in the end game because no one has really reached that high of a level yet. But yeah, these XP materials need to be doubled and increase the rarity of them, just 100%. Make the event rewards a reason to log into the game. And that's, again, I've got a whole spiel I can do about open world games and all that stuff, but we are taking way too long. Oh my god, 17 minutes? What the? Yo, I'm a yapper. Anyways. Yeah, we'll get that. On future updates, since the official launch of Wuthering Waves, we received essential feedback of the game's storyline, localization, and other various aspects. There's a many issues of localization. I can pull up a bunch of them, but this video is already long enough. We've been listening closely and grateful for the continued enthusiasm and support for our players, which has exceeded our expectations. To allow everyone early access to the experience of more content and features in Wuthering Waves 1.1, we decided to advance the release of subsequent content in version 1.1. June 6th, which is actually going to be June 5th for USA, I believe. So, Pog, I may actually be able to stream it. There's an unrelated thing to this game that I'm a part of, but that's besides the point. This release will include the companion story Solitary Path for Resonator Yinlin and the featured Resonator Convene event When Thunder Pours for Yinlin, the limited time challenge event, alloy smelting, along with many more spin-off events and features. Chat, we're getting Yinlin early. 4 days early. This is huge, and I'm excited. Because you've already seen it. I have over 100 summons. So I'm about to go crazy. Hopefully I win. Listen, I want to be done immediately because I'm trying to save for Changling. Alright? That's all I'm trying to say. Yeah. I don't... praying that the banner does not go terrible like some of my other banners. Alright, that Acheron experience was... but yeah. That's pretty pog, I will say. Yinlin early is great, personally. But it's also bad personally because I've got plans in the middle for something else that I'm doing. So, that's a rip bozo, right? But hey, Yinlin's here early pog, dude. Yeah, awesome. Wuthering Waves 1.1 will last until June 28th, right? Which is... That's honestly earlier than I thought. The game's already been out for 2 weeks, what? Huh. Anyways. Yeah, I don't know. After which we'll see a schedule server downtime and improvement for Wuthering Waves version 1.1, Thaw of Aeons, which will include a new area, which is cool, Mount Firmament, uh, Firmament, however you say that. I don't know where it's gonna be. I could imagine it's north because here's where land is connected, right? So it's either, left or up. It could be either one. Don't really know. That's cool. New resolators, Jin Shi and Cheng Li. And new boss June, which isn't this the Sentinel? They're just gonna spoil the boss, huh? Uh, Besides the point, Cheng Li, Pog, love her. To compensate for any inconveniences caused from the this version timing adjustment, we will issue the compensation to all rovers 10 Radiant Tide. Thank you for your understanding, continued support, detailed information, and events adjustment. Dude, I'm getting an extra multi. Chat. I stay winning. That's it. I stay winning. That's cool. Everyone gets a free 10 multi. Awesome. Hopefully that refunds even more of the summons, right? I'm living because I'm gonna get all the characters I want. It looks like, hopefully. But yeah, let's continue. Combat and control experience optimization. Before I read this, the camera is the worst camera I have ever used in any video game. The lock-on system is also bad. Let's see if that is addressed. We've heard your feedback regarding the poor experience with auto aiming and lock-on controls. Once again, I am right, but also W Kuro for addressing this. Because again, the lock-on has been terrible. I've had shit lock on across the map and it just doesn't even work properly. The auto aim will switch targets when I'm trying to aim at a specific target and they're about to die. Like they'll get down to like 10% HP. Oh, switching targets. I'm trying to kill the dude I'm looking at. Alright. There's a lot of other issues with it. The camera, again, both aiming camera for gun characters and the regular camera, worst cameras I've ever used in any video game. You have to max out the sensitivity on PC, and even though I'm playing at like 1600 DPI, it feels awful in general. Oh my god. Controls and key remapping requirements and game field design. Pog. Based on the issues that repeatedly come up in player discussions, we've identified the following issues and will address them accordingly while working on a solution to other known issues not listed below. Auto aiming and lock-on camera performance in battle. The recent updates, we have disabled the combat correction feature on PC by default. We have also optimized the default values and ranges for combat camera settings. Thank you. Okay, so there's also been this bug, and I don't know if it's because of this, where my camera will like just move on its own and like start snapping to a specific position. Like it will just keep reverting back to a certain position. I'm just like, please stop. Just stop. I'm trying to look at this thing. Stop like moving on your own. I don't know how to explain it past that. But hopefully that's related to this, but that's huge. Bosses existing combat. Oh my god, English. Bosses exiting combat state unexpectedly. I've had a couple of enemies just de-aggro and reset their HP, and it takes like 2 seconds, so you can't even re-aggro them. It's kind of annoying. In recent updates, we've optimized the aggro ranges for certain bosses, including Thundering Memphis, Crownless, Lampy, Lumen, Myriad, and Imperience Heron, and adjusted the prerequisites for enemies to leave the combat state and reduce abnormal disengages. Right. 100%. This is because you could get this dude to teleport out of the area. Crownless could fly out of the area, or you can move back too far. I don't know about the stupid like bug thing. And then the bird also can fly out. And the bird is one of the most annoying enemies in the game. I hate this boss. His stun timer takes like 2 seconds to recover. You actually like can't even DPS him properly. That's gonna be like the worst boss in the whole game. Yeah, upcoming updates will introduce a disengagement warning feature. Cool. Ghost touches on mobile. I didn't know it was that bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't know it was that bad. I'm gonna zoom in. Oh, I zoomed in a little too far. Yeah. I'm trying to make it big for viewers. I should have realized that sooner. Ghost touches on mobile. In recent updates, we've expanded on the anti-ghost touch area around buttons. Future updates will include further optimizations. Cool. Delayed availability of custom key binding feature. In 1.1, the prerequisite to unlock the custom key binding feature will be lowered to Union Level 2. We'll also introduce a new player tutorial for custom key binding feature, and we'll gradually support more key binding options for mouse and controller and modes. POG, that's huge. Controller mode experience optimization. In 1.1, we'll revamp the controller shortcut, open chat, and open map feature. In future versions, support controller mode on mobile devices. That's great to hear. A lot of people care about that, and I'll be honest, it's an action game. The terrible controls and terrible camera, those don't fly. Just those don't fly, bro. You got to fix that, right? So that's huge. Poor game feel design and impact significant. I'm just gonna move on. In future versions, we will continuously improve this event signification and game feel design. Oh my god, their verbiage. And characters and monsters, enhancing overall combat experience and positive feedback during battles. Cool. I do care. I just the wording is a bit off for me personally. Other contents: no purchase limits for store items like flour, leading to accidental purchases. In recent updates, we've added a weekly purchase limit for certain items in the store. That's both good and bad. That's honestly a skill issue if you fuck that up. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. That's a skill issue. That's your own fault. They're changing it, but that's your own fault. Audio and sound effect bugs. In recent updates, we've addressed the issue regarding the missing sounds and excessively loud ambient sounds. We've also completed some investigations to fix these issues. We will be continuing to optimize that. Okay, cool. There was a bug where music wouldn't pop up in the game, so yeah, POG. Right. Performance issues, crashes, and instability. In recent updates, we have fixed the crash and instability of certain devices. We are currently identifying the causes of other crash reports and continue to make and implement fixes. We will apologize for any inconvenience that may have caused. We are committed to ongoing performance optimization of the game. Cool. Yeah, the game has had a lot of performance issues. And again, for any deniers, for me reading over this and anybody else reading over this, clearly the game has had issues. So stop saying shit like, oh, I didn't have issues. That doesn't matter. The game had issues. So the developers are addressing it. Like, I don't know why there's people downplaying issues and denying it. There are issues. And they are massive. Just because you didn't experience issues doesn't mean there isn't issues, right? Just that should be obvious. Depths of the Elusive Realm event optimization updates. We have received numerous player feedback and suggestions regarding the Depths of the Elusive Realm event in version 1.1. In the upcoming version update, we will have further improvements to this event, new content, including more playable characters, new challenges, mechanics, and new buffs. I actually really like the event, personally. I like it. I just think there should be more rewards to it. That's it. I don't think shiny echoes are a reward. I do not care about skins for these bosses. And at some point, we'll run out of skins to put in the shop. Right? What then? Credits aren't worth my time. So you just want me to not do half the event? That's really it. That's all I have to say. I don't care about the cosmetic reward for echoes personally. Because here's the thing. You're either not going to use most of them, or you're not going to see them. Half the echoes are there for like 2 seconds. Shiny version of that's like, that's really it. I like the event, right? More playable characters, sure. Yeah, right. But I think it works really well. Yeah. We recognize there's so many issues in the game that affect player experience. We've committed to listening to every single piece of feedback. Okay. We'll share the communicate. Oh, is that it? That's it. I guess that's it for the video. Yeah, I've already commented everything. I think this looks great. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, this saves the game. It might though. Unironically, this might. Cause like, releasing Yinlin early, which a lot of people care about, POG. All these fixes coming pretty early, POG. Yeah, and I will say moving the date up is a power move. Because here's the thing. Their old update was on the 2nd, right? Which is 2 days before Zenless End Zero. People are just gonna be like, nope, goodbye. If they move if what they're doing is correct and they're moving the update up like a week, right? Or a couple of days, that is just objectively better for business because they won't be in the death path of ZZZ coming out. Because ZZZ is going to whip everybody away. Literally everybody. You have all the Hoyoverse fans, they're gonna try it out. You have everybody like me who just thinks the game looks fantastic and loves the aesthetic gonna play it, right? It's gonna take everybody. It has more pre-registers than this game had, right? It's just gonna vice grip the gacha community for at least a week, right? And so them being 2 days before that, people would have just stopped playing. So moving everything up is just objectively the right way to go if they are worried about their game that much. I'm gonna just say that right now. But yeah, this looks great. Again, I'll probably title this "Game Saved Yinlin Early." But yeah, there's a lot of great stuff here, and I think it's all good. I've got again nothing past that. So yeah, like, subscribe, check me out on Twitch. If more people watch this video, if you want to know why I'm not streaming this game in this next week, it's because of the new D2 expansion. Yeah, that's literally it. I'll be streaming every day about that, and yeah. Anyways, see ya.